What is up, you guys? Just wanted to come on here and give you guys a couple plays for the day. You can see on the screen, I always like to go over my past performance for my free plays. And this top play here was, another play that I gave out on my free play. This was a Counter-Strike play, so it seems like we're like going back and forth. Sometimes we hit NBA, sometimes we hit the Counter-Strike or Valorant plays. But yesterday it did seem like it was the Counter-Strike play that hit. We took less and less on these headshots, and you can see that both of them went less and less. So, like I explained in the last video, if we were to take less and less on Counter-Strike games like we did in this game, we want the game to be shorter, right? That's how Counter-Strike is. That's how Valorant is. It's much more dependent on game length than anything, right? It doesn't really matter about the players or, how good they are and stuff like that. Obviously it does matter to a certain degree, but what really matters is, and how this is correlated is the game length. So if the game goes shorter, and people one of these teams gets to 13 rounds very quickly, then, these lines are going to go less. If the game is very long and it takes a while for one team to get 13 rounds, then the game is going to go long, and there's going to be a lot of kills, a lot of opportunities for kills. I also put this one in the video yesterday. Unfortunately, did not hit. Harden did hit, but Badgley did not. So unfortunate there. And then I also sent this one out on the free winnable, which was Kuzma and DeAndre Ayton. Kuzma missed by 0.5, and then Ayton DMP'd. I think Ayton was questionable, and that's why his line was so low. So really, my strategy here was, he's questionable. His line was really low. I actually got both of these plays from the player prop shop, and they said, DeAndre Ayton's questionable. His line's really low, so take him over. The worst case is he just misses the game and he DMPs, and that's what happened. He missed the game, he DMP'd, and we got refunded back our $25. So right there, that just goes to show it's always about doing the smart thing, making the smart move. I think it was a smart play. It DMP'd, so we got refunded. But you can see Kuzma, really, really close to his line. And then if Ayton played, I'm sure he would have hit over his because he was questionable, so they put his line lower. But yeah, DMP'd, we got refunded there. I do have what is called a Winnable if you're interested in it. What Winnable is it's a way to get my plays directly to your phone. You'll get them texted. Once I post a play, you'll get a notification, a link to your phone, texted straight to your phone. You can click on it and you'll see my play. You can tail it. I send a screenshot of my play as well as a link that you can just click on it and quickly tail the play. This really helps to, I send out 1 to 2 additional plays a day that I don't put in these YouTube videos. And also it really helps with bumps, right? So if I send it out right as I take it. And, it really helps because a lot of these NBA lines, because they are sharp lines, and I'm doing research, I'm using optimizers and tools to get these lines. A lot of these lines will, bump in the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So you got to make sure to get these plays right away before they bump up. It's the same with these YouTube videos, Make sure to turn on post notifications and everything like that because these lines may bump, these lines may move, and you want to make sure to be notified because we're on a very hot streak on this YouTube channel. We've hit, I think now in the past 7 or 8 days, we've hit and been profitable on this YouTube channel. So really great. Make sure to tail these plays and make sure to turn on post notifications because you want to be the first ones to take these plays. But again, I do have a free plan. It's a no-brainer to join that. You'll get additional free plays throughout the day. And then I also have a VIP plan where if you spend $150, you can get all of my plays. So I'm sending out 9, 10 plays a day, a lot of Counter-Strike, a lot of Valorant, some League of Legends in there, eSports, and then NBA. And I'm also looking to dabble into that new football league that's coming out. NBA playoffs is coming out. March Madness is coming up. As well as, MLB is also coming up, I know, in late this month, so that'll be exciting. I also am running an offer where if you use the code FREEVIP for this VIP plan, then you'll get $150 off, which is a free month. So you can get your first free month off of the VIP plan. Try it out. I'm very confident you'll like it because I'm always sending out plays. They're profitable plays. They're correlated plays. And, they're the best plays in PrizePicks that you can get, right? It is betting at the end of the day. There's some days you're going to lose and not be profitable. And then there's some days you're going to be profitable and, feel like the king of the world. And, all you got to do is just stack those profitable days and make them outweigh the non-profitable days. And these are the best plays that you can get on PrizePicks. I'm so confident in that. It's correlated esports, and it's NBA plays that are, you get from optimizers, you get from tools like OddsJam or the Player Prop Shop. So first play of the day, let's jump into it here. We do have a Valorant play. This one is at 2 p.m., so make sure to get this in. We do have this team, Barca Esports, and then we have KPI Gaming. So we have these two teams. They're playing each other at 2 p.m. And much like the play that we hit yesterday, we're going to take them more and more on kills. We have this player at 13, this player at 14. And what really matters about Valorant and about Counter-Strike, like I said, is the game length, right? So these are two evenly matched teams, and we think this game is going to go longer instead of shorter. So what that means is how Valorant and Counter-Strike are arranged is they are first to 13. So whoever gets 13 rounds first wins the game. So that, that can mean a number of things. That can mean the game could be 13 to 12, or that could mean the game could go 13 to 1. If it was 13 to 12, that would be 25 rounds total that would be played. If it was 13 to 1, that would only be 14 rounds total that would be played. So that really matters, that differentiation of, 10, 11 rounds, that's huge in these kills and these kill lines. So the longer the game goes, the more opportunities there are to generate kills, that the whole lobby is going to get kills, and these lines are going to be hit. So we're rooting for a longer match where a lot of kills can happen. You can see here in this last play we took yesterday, it was less and less, and we rooted for a shorter game because the shorter the game is, the less kills there are, and the less opportunity for kills that there are. So that is how they're correlated, because these two players are playing in the same game, and if the game just so happens to be a longer game, and like I said, my best estimate is that it is going to be a longer game. If it just so happens that it's a longer game, then both of these lines should hit, because there's a lot more time in the game and more opportunities for kills. So hopefully that makes sense. And lock this in because this is starting relatively soon. Second play is Siakam and Jabari Smith Jr. We got Siakam to go more rebounds, and we got Jabari Smith Jr. to go less than points, rebounds, and assists. NBA, this probably past week and a half, I've really been hammering the Player Prop Shop. They've been doing really, really well for us. If you're interested in the Player Prop Shop, go to my link in the pinned comment, and if you use that link as well as type in the code PropShop to the week membership, you can get a free week completely free. So get your first week completely free with Player Prop Shop. What it does is every day they post about 12 to 15 lines that they love, and they do this for the NBA, they do this for college basketball, they do it for NFL when that's going on, they do it for NHL. So they have about like 12 to 15 lines for each of those sports, as long as they're playing that day. And you can go through and read their write-up and kind of see what's going on. So I personally pay for a membership. You're getting the benefit of me paying for a membership, and I'm giving you two of the plays that I like. But again, if you're serious about sports betting, you wanna indulge in all the tools that you can, right? I use OddsJam, I use Daily Grind Fantasy, I use Player Prop Shop. I use a number of websites that help me with esports betting and finding kill lines and how well the teams match up. And the Player Prop Shop is just another tool to add to your arsenal, right? You can constantly get plays from this, and they're constantly releasing lines and releasing write-ups throughout the day. I personally use it a lot for NBA just because that's going on a lot, and they give me these nuggets of information, right? If we go to Siakam, right? Siakam's rebounding at 6.9 rebounds per game over the last 21 games. You can see his line's at 6.5, right? So that's already a little bit of a favor here. In the past 5 games, he's secured at least 8 rebounds in 4 of those games. So in the last 4 games, he's secured 8 rebounds, which is pretty crazy, including a 9 rebound performance. And then also the Mavericks have struggled on board, suffering the 4th most rebounds per game in the league, or surrendering the 4th most rebounds in the league. So, the Mavericks are pretty weak against rebounding, or they don't get, the defensive rebounds causing offensive rebounds. So, I didn't know that. I didn't know that the Mavericks struggled with reboundings, and Siakam got traded to the Pacers. So, that's going to be good for him, right? That's a good matchup for him. Jabari, under PRA, you can see that this is a really high line because he only averages 32 23.6. Sorry, I'm getting all these numbers messed up. 23.6 PRA. So obviously this line is very inflated, and it goes through and says, well, he is playing the Spurs. The Spurs are obviously one of the weakest in the league. That's also my team. I'm from San Antonio, so it sucks that we're one of the weakest in the league. But it is saying that I think it's over the last 30 games, the Spurs are actually picked it up defensively. So this line is way too high for him, because the Spurs actually have become a better defensive team in the past 30 games, maybe because of Wemby. And, they're particularly tough against opposing power forwards, right? So they only concede the fourth fewest points to that position over the last 30 games. This is a smart play regarding that. Again, that doesn't mean that Jabari Smith could go over and have an insane game and hit a ton of shots and have a crazy game, right? It is betting at the end of the day. I'm just giving you guys the best lines that I can find, and stringing those together day after day after day. So if you're interested in that, definitely join the Winnable, join that free plan because it's a no-brainer, and then join the VIP access. And then same thing with Player Prop Shop. These are all just tools you can have in your arsenal. And then especially if you're busy you're at work, I'm constantly sending out plays where you can just click the link on your phone that gets sent via text message from my Winnable, and then tail the play right away. And at the end of the day, what do you know? You'll have 10 profitable plays that I'm confident in, that I've researched, and that I've done all the research for you, where you can have those plays consistently generating you money. So definitely look out for that. One more thing is it is Taco Tuesday, I just realized, so I will be releasing additional videos throughout the day. So again, turn on post notifications, and Taco Tuesday is some of the best ways to build up your bankroll because they release 3 reduced lines throughout the day. So definitely look out for that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and let's have another profitable day.